beautiful thing, a beautiful thing.
This is Marla and Dave, and welcome to another episode of
The Mad
Love Chat. That's right, we're mad. Woo! We could be crazy mad, or we could actually be, you make me sick, mad.
I think I'm just crazy mad. Anyway, we recently took a trip to Bermuda, and it's been a long time coming, but we promised you to let you know what the Bermudians think about love on their island.
Yes, we got a lot of people that actually frequent our website. They asked us in various forms in the chats and in the conversations. They asked us, you know, it would be great to know if people outside of the U.S. share common problems with relationships and love, and how they treat those problems and how they deal with them.
Are Bermudians as sex crazy as Dave? We're going to find out. Check it out. This is Marla and Dave from the Mad Love Chat. And here standing with us is Bulrushes from Bermuda. We want to know, we've heard that on this island,
yes,
it's this island in the way of relationships is driven by the women. And it's a matriarchal society, and the men seem to be kind of laying down on the job. What do you have to say about that?
Some of them are laying down on the job, but I'm not laying down on the job. The thing is that my son is at Calhoun College in Decatur, and my wife is up there at NIU getting her doctorate, so I'm supporting both of them.
Well, see, there you have it. So what we haven't heard is, even though the women go abroad to get the education, it's the men who are here holding it down, providing the education.
That's right.
I'm standing here with a group of friends, and we have, from my right all the way around,
Diva from Lithuania.
Donna from St. George.
Ronald.
Just Ronald. Just Ronald. That's it. Here.
We believe in threesomes.
Ronald is having every man's standard fantasy right now, but it is indeed a fantasy.
Okay,
you saw you saw it here, right here on the Mad Love Chat. So let me go in this direction first. How long? 8 to 1. Almost. He's halfway there. So let me start over here and ask, is Diva right? How long have you lived in Bermuda?
3 years, nearly 3 years.
What do you think about the island?
It's beautiful, developed, clean, safe. It's gorgeous. I love it.
So, are you a single young lady?
I am.
Are you dating?
Not at the moment.
So, do you find that there's a nice little dating niche here for a single woman in Bermuda?
No. And a lot of women actually will tell you that. It's quite, how to put it? Yeah, it's a desperate zone, I'm afraid.
Wow. So that would again speak to the 8 to 1 ratio. Now, I got to bring in, these are our friends as well, and this is Ronald, and this is Donna, and Ronald is losing focus because he's not actually getting his foursome the way he wanted it. But in the meantime, I was speaking with them as well about the actual environment of the role play, or actual gender assignment as far as relationships are concerned here on the island. We were told that it was a matriarchal society. And in speaking with Ronald earlier, he had an opinion about that. What's your opinion about that? Do women run Bermuda?
No, women run the world.
I like him. You're moving closer.
But men don't want to admit it.
Huh. Women run the world. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen, right here in Bermuda from Ronald.
But a sensible woman lets the man run the world.
I'm comfortable being the neck as long as you let me turn the head. I don't have a problem with that. Donna, your husband is born and raised here in Bermuda, and you are?
American.
And you've been on this island together for how many years?
About 25 years.
What do you see as an actual, now we've got a single perspective. What's the couple's perspective of life on Bermuda, on this island? It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's an island. There's a whole lot going on in terms of couples. They run around a lot here. Small society.
Yes, that's common practice.
Wow. I didn't.
In most islands.
Yes, and everybody knows it, and everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You know about what they know about?
Well, eventually you always hear about everything, right? So if you go out, obviously you always meet the same people. After a while, they become like a family. You know most of the people here.
And 20 square miles is like living in a dorm.
Very well said.
Wow. So the island of Bermuda, now let me get these facts straight. Women run the world. It's this desperate zone, and it's a dormitory where everybody accepts the fact that everyone's staying in everyone's room.
Pretty much.
Okay, no, honey, you can't move
I
here. I am here standing with Roger, and this is a Mad Love Chat from Bermuda. Roger, we've been enjoying your island, and we like to get to know what the habits and what's different from your place on this island and maybe possibly where we live, which in this case is LA. So we asked the question, you know, what's the relationship, I guess the power system, I guess it wouldn't be a power system. We've been told it's a matriarchal society here in Bermuda, and you're a Bermudian, correct?
I'm Bermudian, yeah.
And you were born and raised here?
Mm-hmm.
So we have heard that, number one, the ratio of men to women is 8 to 1. 8 women to every 1 man.
Uh-huh.
You see what happens?
8 women to the 1 man.
That's what I hear.
Oh, I didn't really know that, actually.
Are you married? Do you mind if I ask?
Yeah, she's sitting over there.
There's Mary, his wife over there, who just doesn't want to come play with us, but... So that's why. You see what happens, ladies and gentlemen, if a happy man doesn't even know what the ratio is because he has his one that makes him happy.
Yeah,
How long have you been married?
About 35 years.
And you've been on the island for 35 years?
Well, I've been away to college and things like that. Yeah.
So do you find that there's the women here, how do you deal with this statement? The women here are strong, they're the business owners, they're the aggressive movers and shakers, and the men are kind of just laid back and let the women just run it. Is that typical for?
I think there's probably quite a lot of truth to that. You know, there's a lot of strong ladies out there that do a good job too. Yeah.
And so why do you think that is?
Maybe it's the salt air.
There's a simple answer to the question. This is the salt in the air in Bermuda.
Yeah.
Wow. And so I also was asked from the people in the States, gave us a couple of questions, and they wanted to know what was your views and opinions generally on the island of interracial dating and relationships. Does it matter?
I don't think it matters. You know, people, they meet each other and fall in love, and that's it, right? So whatever happens. Yeah.
What's the one thing you want the people all over the world to know about Bermuda? Why should they come visit?
I think we're a very friendly island, and we're not that far from the U.S., and it's a pretty island. We like to get away, too, right? And so I like to go to New York. I haven't been to L.A., but I love New York. And
So the island is pretty. I would concur. I would encourage you all to come. I didn't get to spend that much time here, but I guarantee you one thing. What he says is true. I'm coming back. You should all come and visit Bermuda. And the people are incredibly friendly, and I love that about your island. So we saw all about love, interracial relationships.
Wow.
If you don't ask
8 to 1.
You won't. Dave tried
8 to 1.
He was trying to not come home, but I was like, oh, hell
Wait,
no.
let me just say
Coming
this.
back.
It's not just 8 to 1, but they're beautiful women, and the ratio is 8 beautiful women to every single man.
What are you trying to say about women in America? And we are beautiful too, Dave.
I didn't
And you
say
got
that.
One.
I didn't say that, but you know, I don't have like 8 women. I got 1.
You want 8? You can't handle 8. Anyway, so that's what you know what? The bottom line, Bermuda was a beautiful island, and it really is one of those places, especially if you're a man whore, that you should visit at least once.
I can't let you just put men down like that. Don't just put us down. We
Oh,
love
my goodness.
spending the time in Bermuda, and you know what?
We're going back.
For the problems that were brought up, men having so many options, and a lot of times some of the women were saying that the men weren't quite aggressive enough.
Women are strong, honey. They can take you down. It's all about the power of the thigh.
Ah, was that strong or rude? Was that strong or rude? I don't know. But you know what? We had fun. The people were great. Whew. I just wish the water was warmer.
I wish we didn't get in the water, but that's a whole nother video. Anyway, thanks for coming to the Mad Love Chat. Join us for the Ask Marla and Dave video. Check it out. See you later.
A beautiful thing.